Here at Awaken, we really believe that God has given us a unique ministry. We would say that only about 35% of our culture will walk into a worship gathering on a Sunday morning. And so the question arises then, how are we reaching and engaging the other 65% of our culture that may never walk in here? I believe that one of the things for us to look at is how can we engage missionally with that 65% within the natural rhythms of our life already. For many of you, you know that one of my main mission points is a Starbucks. It's where I will sit and do a lot of study and reading and stuff that I've got to do. And so through that, I've been able to meet a lot of people. One, just a few years ago, I was able to engage and invite back to what we were doing at Awaken. And through that, and over time, we saw that individual come to Christ. We saw that individual grow and mature as they were discipled to understand what it meant to follow Jesus. And as a result, that individual today is actually one of our pastors. His name is Dave Hensley. And so we really want to look at what does it mean for us as a community to engage within the natural rhythms of our life already. That's 65%. We believe that many of us are gifted very uniquely and in many different ways in order to be able to do that. So then this idea of my PEZ is really a simple way for us within the natural rhythms of our life already to engage that 65% missionally. P is simply prayer. Who is it that God is leading us to pray for? Maybe it's 2, 3, 4, 5 people, whatever it might be, that God wants us to pray for in order to then engage them with the gospel. And by engagement, we mean simply maybe it's inviting them to a barbecue. Maybe it's inviting them over with some other friends from Awaken to have a game night. Maybe it's inviting them back to something we might be doing here corporately as a church or into a community group. And so E is simply engaging, and then Z is a simple play on words for story. And how can we engage them in such a way that maybe it's not walking them through the Romans Road or any of those kind of things, but maybe it's you and I just sharing what Jesus is doing in our own life and helping that person relate that to their lives and what Jesus might want to do in their life. And so it's my hope that this fun campaign called My PEZ might stir us and challenge each of us to engage that 65% missionally and make it easier than many of us ever thought it would.